Lock in, we're about to take a ride. Let me take you inside of the hottest platform on earth. Yeah, we'll be certified. Yeah, we got R&B, hip-hop, non-stop. Stay tuned, just watch. Yeah, nothing's off limits off here. We got the game on live, yeah. Where everything's so light, you may be surprised. Tune on in before the show begins. You won't believe your eyes. Where else would you rather be? They're right here chilling with me. Cause ain't no place just like the Fun Room vibes. Cause ain't no place just like the Fun Room vibes.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Rnbking, Avery, the host of Front Room Vibes. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest with me today, but first, before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Front Room Vibes to you. It's a newly platform for indie artists and mainstream artists, and we ain't going to put ourselves in the box. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that got a message, y'all can come on here and vibe out with your boy Rnbking, Avery. Without further ado, I have to let y'all know who's in the house with me today. I got my boy L.V.R.D in the house with me. For real. Give me some news I can use, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's your boy L.V.R.D. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my dog Avery.
Real
You know what
time.
I'm saying? He told me to pull up. We got some things to talk about, you know what I'm saying? R&B style, so we're going to get into it. You hear me?
Already, man. Before we get started, man, I'm a true believer in giving people their flowers while they still can smell them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I want to tell you, man, congratulations on all your success
Thank you,
that
my
you've
brother.
had, man, and we pray for continued success. You know what I'm saying? For
Amen,
real.
yeah.
With that being
Amen, yeah.
said, man, we're going to start off by you telling the world, like, what part of the eight you from?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight out of Acres, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? Gut Bank, to be exact. You know what I'm saying? The trenches, like, that's where I come from, the gutter, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Thugging it out.
Right.
One parent household.
Right.
I'm going to say that again. 3 boys, 1 parent household. My mama made sure we had everything. So, yeah.
Man, I can agree with that, man, because, you know, me being the youngest out of 3, man, same thing happened with me,
Facts.
man.
I
And
relate.
my older brother kind of motivated the situation, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, me to have the platform of being able to do music because, you know, he was in the hustle business.
Facts.
And, you know, it kind of made it easy for me to come behind and let the world hear this music, man. So,
Shit show.
man, I want to ask you, bro, how old was you when you first, you know, started being interested in doing music?
I ain't gonna lie, I started early, like, you know what I'm saying? Because all my family do music. You know what I'm saying? Like, from my mama, may she rest in peace. My grandma, may she rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? My uncles, my Uncle Ty, my Uncle Jeremy, my Aunt Keidra, like, all of them was instilled in music. So that's where I heard it from. Like, if nobody knows, my mama was the GOAT. Like,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? My mama can sing the room down. You feel me? And she was the oldest.
Yeah.
So when it came to, like, my uncle, it just, like, trickled down. But it missed my brothers and came to me.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like a blessing for real, because, like, everybody from they brother and sister group can sing.
Right.
My uncle, my other uncle, Annie, my mama, all of them can sing.
Right.
Out of my brothers, it's just 3 of us, and only one of me can sing. So it was like, to them, it was like, damn, why we can't sing?
Yeah.
And then over time, it's like, okay, so they start figuring it out too. Like, shout out to the energy god, like, that's my blood brother. You know what I'm saying? So
real.
when he figured out, okay, nigga, I can rap.
Right.
I'm like, I'm a kid at the time, so I'm like, nigga, man, that shit trash. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
He came
sure.
back a week later and was like, look, bro, what you think about this?
Yeah.
And for me seeing that as a young age, like, I think I was about 8, 10 at the most.
Right.
I just seen that and I'm like, okay, if he can convince me,
Right.
I'm a hard critic.
Right. So that was my next question, man, because I was gonna ask you, like, who motivated you to start doing
Facts.
music, period?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
My brother and my uncle.
For
Facts.
real. Was it like a church background?
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
I think they come from every R&B artist.
Facts. Hello.
For real.
Hello.
I mean, you always gotta go back to the roots of being in the church, bro.
Facts.
Man, when I started singing, I was 5. And it started like from, you know, watching my mom, because my mom was in a church group.
Facts.
And when they would practice, I would listen to them. And one day I just learned one of their songs and I asked them, could I lead it? And they didn't even know.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And that was the first beginning, and you know it's been all she wrote since.
And it's crazy you said that, because I ain't even know I could sing.
For real.
I ain't even know I could sing, because like, I'm finna let you in on a little insight, because nobody know this, you know what I'm saying? From room vibes, finna get the go on, you know what I'm saying, get the inside scoop.
We ready.
I was born deaf.
Man, you BSing, bro.
I'm so serious. You can ask anybody in my family, anybody. I was born deaf. I was not able to hear for like 4 years. So I had to get like ear surgery. They implanted, like, if anybody was to look behind my ears, like I have a permanent scar.
Right.
They had to open up the back of my ear and insert an inner tube.
Right.
It's basically like a hearing aid, but you can't see it.
Dang, that's
And
crazy.
basically what it does is like my eardrum was closed. So basically they input it and it opens your eardrum.
Right.
It basically restructures it.
Dang,
And then when
crazy.
it's done, it fall out on its own.
Right.
So you gotta think, I'm a kid. I ain't heard no singing my whole life. All I heard was vibration.
Man, that's
so I go to
crazy.
church and I'm just hearing everybody sing, and I'm like, wait, I can finally hear something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, the vibrations is real though, bro.
Facts.
Man, you know,
Facts.
that's how we operate our vibrations.
Facts.
I'm real into that, but you know, that's another story for another day. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say this, man. If you could say what R&B artists like turned you on to R&B and made you feel like, man, this is what I want to do.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
And,
Chris Brown.
And the reason why I'm gonna say Chris Brown, whether he see this interview or not, I used to get in trouble listening to bro music.
Oh, for real?
Like prime example, I grew up in a church household.
Right.
So it wasn't no such thing as, oh, you listen to secular music, and as they call it, the devil's music.
Yeah, for sure.
So I used to sneak and go listen to it. Like I used to wait till the whole house go to sleep.
Right.
I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning watching MTV Jams, Chris Brown on TV.
Right.
Wall to wall. I'll never forget a video. I seen that, and I'm like, bro, I can do that because I can dance.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, man, I'm doing R&B music.
Yeah.
I got in trouble for it. Like I was the black sheep for years. Still the black sheep to this day.
Man, listen, the same thing that happened to me, man. My people used to be like, man, you gonna go further if you sing gospel music.
Facts.
And I just feel like, you know, your outer can't determine your inner. It's your inner. So if you giving them what you feeling on your inner and it's positive, it's always gonna be good. Whether if you doing gospel or R&B or rap, you know what I'm saying? That's what I believe in.
Facts.
So if you had one artist in the world, dead or alive, that you could do music with, who would that be and why?
It's a great question. I mean, the typical answer will be Michael Jackson.
Oh man,
that will be the typical answer for everybody. But I'm not gonna say Michael Jackson only because the impact that he had on music.
Right.
It's hard for anybody to stand on the track of Michael Jackson. Like if nobody noticed, if you go back and look at his catalog, he had many features.
That's true.
If he had any.
That's true, man.
Michael Jackson was a standalone prodigy. Like
that's true.
And I feel like if I was to choose anybody, it would be Luther Vandross.
Oh man, why would you choose him? I mean, he a beast. Don't get me wrong, he a beast for real.
Luther Vandross showed me what it means to fully be able to control your vocals at all times.
Right.
No matter what song you sing.
Right.
I literally had to break down to do research to understand Luther Vandross was doing the same thing Jacquees do now.
Yeah.
But Jacquees get penalized for it because you're not singing the song better than the original person.
Right. Right.
Luther Vandross get on stage. Prime example. When he sung If This World Were Mine.
Right.
That's somebody else's song.
Yeah.
But they gonna say play Luther version.
Right.
Why?
Right.
Because you sang it to a magnitude that the original person couldn't sing it.
Right.
And you always did that every song.
Bro, do you know I was listening to Joe. Joe had redone R. Kelly was that I forget the name of that song, More and More. He redone it by R. Kelly, but a lot of people didn't know that R. Kelly even done the song because of Joe. And he got a version of it out. You know what I'm saying?
And he damn near got a Grammy for it.
For real.
So
I'm serious.
When it like that prime example right there, like that's my favorite song by Joe.
Nah, for real. When a lot of people talk about Joe, that's the first song that pop up. And what is that other one? Good Girl.
Yep.
Yeah, they love that Good Girl, man.
And you got I Wanna Know.
Yeah.
And it's just like prime example. If you writing, like R. Kelly wrote a lot of hits for a lot of people.
Oh man, for real.
And it's like the person that's singing it, if you could change the vibe of the song and make it your own, they would never know that person wrote the song unless they say it.
Right.
Like some songs you can hear it, like, okay, I feel like Bruno Mars wrote that song. Did you look in the credits? Okay, Bruno Mars right there.
Right. Man, I wrote a couple songs for different people around the H, and I always tell people I listen to people. I never go write a song if I'm writing it for somebody else. I never go write a song and say I'm gonna sing it like Avery sing it. I'm gonna always listen to the vocals of whoever I'm writing for, and I'm gonna write the song in your range so you can sing it the way you want to sing it. It don't even gotta sound like it came from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was working with Billy Cook, and I wrote a couple songs for him, man, and he would take the songs and make them his songs. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, when I first came up, I was like, man, I ain't finna be writing no music for nobody because I wanted to do it for myself. But man, as I got older, I was like, man, I get a thrill out of just hearing people sing my music, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. And it's like, it's a blessing that you can spread that type of talent from, your personal opinion and somebody else can make it their opinion too by singing it for you. You feel me? Man, look, what I want to talk to you about really, and I want to dig into it, man, is like the music industry, bro. And I want to talk about why R&B, they think R&B is dead. And I want to talk about why it's so hard for R&B artists, males, to work with each other.
I'm gonna start with the first one. I'm gonna be honest, and I've been saying this, and I feel like I'm a true advocate for what I'm finna say because I actually we stand in this group. So I feel like they say R&B is dead because when they look at the mainstream artists, who are we looking at? We're looking at the Chris Browns, we're looking at the Ushers, we're looking at Tank, we're looking at Leon Thomas. Like he's a new name, but if anybody knows, Leon Thomas was on Nickelodeon. Everybody knew he could sing. Yeah. But it's like the magnitude of music that you're making, that's what we've been needing. Now in our range, in the independent era, in the, as they call it, underground. I feel like a lot of people go in the studio and they turn on auto-tune and they feel like just because they talking about sex, that's R&B music. But what we know, R&B stands for rhythm and blues. So if it don't give me the emotions of everyday life, it's not R&B music. For real. Because R&B is not just about sex. If you're not gonna talk about a heartbreak, you're not gonna talk about losing somebody, if you're not gonna talk about you fucking up as a man or somebody messing over you, the good, bad, the ugly, that's what we want to hear in R&B music. That's why Chris Brown's still at the Mecca, because he talks about everything. Like, he talks about even growing in his life, but still knowing, like, whether she was somebody or not, I'ma still love that person. For real. Whether I look crazy to the world or what. I gotta say what it is.
So do you feel like the industry is watered down though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you explain why you feel like that though?
It's watered down because they're not looking for talent anymore.
That's true.
And I hate it. Because if we're looking for talent, a lot of people will be signed right now. If we talk about talent, I know people right now that write better than people that's in the industry. I know people right now that perform better. They practices and how they get ready for shows and they work ethic is better than some artists I know right now, because once they got the bag, they stop being hungry.
Yeah, that's true.
I know people right now with that bag. And they still want it. And we talking about R&B. Like, shout out Dakota Blue. Dakota Blue. The first time I seen bro perform, I instantly told him, I said, bro, you're a reincarnation of Prince.
Man, that's a big
comparison.
Yeah, for real.
And the reason why I told him that is because you tap into your feminine side for women. Like, the women gravitate to him. He walk around with flowers in his hair. He pass out flowers throughout his performance. I seen the man open up an umbrella and rose petals fell out. And it's just like the impact that you have to make women be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? He fully confident in what he doing.
For real.
So it's like those type of artists is the people that I actually like give my hat to. Like, you got what it takes. It's just the artistry right now is watered down because they looking for who got the most followers.
I feel the same way, man. And I've dealt with different record companies, man, and I've had different record companies to get at me, but the deals wasn't good enough for me because I feel like if you're gonna sign me, man, you're gonna sign me where I can be comfortable. And I'm gonna be able to do the music the way I want to do the music. You're not gonna put me in some type of deal and put some writers around me when I've been writing my whole life. Listen, don't get me wrong. I love to collaborate with people, man. If you want to come together and we can come up with a hit record, man, that's cool with me, man. But for us, me being like a puppet or something, I could never be a puppet, man, or never be bought, because the real people gonna buy your stuff. And if you believe in God, the creator gonna make room for you because you putting your gift out there. You feel me?
Hello.
That's what I'm saying. But on another note, I want to ask you, what's the difference between a studio artist and an artist outside the studio?
I'm glad you said that. The difference is the two people they're looking at.
Right.
I sound the same way inside the studio,
right,
outside the studio.
Right.
You sound the same way inside the studio, outside the studio. And we make it known. It's not like we hiding it. Because what people don't understand, the greatest of the greatest artists get their music mixed and mastered to the T.
Right.
Chris Brown, you hear the monotone and the stacks. You hear it in his music. Eric Bellinger, you hear it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, when they cut that microphone off in the studio and they go perform, it sounds the same exact way.
Man, I'm big on that too, because like I come up like, you know, listening to like the Jagged Edges, the Jodeci, Mint Condition, you know what I'm saying, Boys and Men, all these artists that can perform just like they sound in the studio. Because if you hear a song that somebody put out on the radio, you already got it in your head how that song sounds. So if somebody go perform it different, you be like,
he ain't hit that note right.
He ain't hit the note that I thought he was gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? For real. And it's like, man, you're like, man, look, bro, I wanna hear it like I heard it.
You're talking to me.
I mean, it's like you can't undo it.
And then what people fail to realize, the artists like of our caliber that understand, like, I gotta sound the same way I sound outside of the booth, because you gotta think where we started from.
Right.
Started from church.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's no background music. It's no, you know what I'm saying, track. It's drums, organ,
and vocals.
Alto, soprano, tenor.
For real.
And you.
Yes.
So you can't mess up. If you mess up, they gon' hear.
Yes.
So that's where the practice came from. Like me being in the booth and understanding, okay, he got these settings on and this and third, but I know if a note is wrong. Right. I know, like, okay, even if it is a rough draft and the song not finished, when I go back to the studio, all right, bro, this part right here, you know what I'm saying, I gotta redo this. Right. You know what I'm saying? Your breathing gotta be right. You gotta sing from your diaphragm. A lot of people sing from their nose.
That's true.
Like, I tell a lot of people, hey, bro, you're not singing the right way. You singing from your nose. They be like, what you mean? Right. I'm like, I can tell, because when you're on stage and you're singing from your nose, your veins in your neck pop out. Right. If you're singing from your diaphragm, you might make the ugly faces, but you can sing at any range you want to.
Yeah, for sure. My thing is like, you know, just being able to, me personally, because I've been doing music for a long time, and I still feel like even at my, you know, point in life with the music, it's still a lot that I gotta learn when it comes to music. If you don't have tough skin in this music industry, you're not gonna be able to last at all. Constructive criticism, you gotta have it because it makes you better. You feel me?
You can't feel the type of way if somebody say, okay, you gotta get better at this. Because you good at this. You great at this, actually. Right. But this part of your performance is lacking because we can't hear you.
Right. That's true.
And a lot of people think we crazy. Right. The real singer's not crazy. You cannot get on that stage and hold that microphone to your mouth and just be mouthing the words and think we don't recognize you not singing. We know that. Because we get on stage and we actually sing it.
Right. So what's your intake on because I've been seeing a lot of people, they've been doing the AI vocals, man, and then they'll go perform with the AI vocals in the background, but a lot of them doing lip singing. What you think about that?
I don't like it.
Oh, for real.
I don't like it. Well, let me rephrase it. I don't like the performance part.
Right.
I hate it.
Right.
Because that just shows that some people not ready for artistry.
Right.
Like, they're not ready for the long nights in the studio. They're not ready for the times where everybody gonna get a writer's block. I don't care who you are. Right. Everybody gonna get one.
Right.
It's up to you to say how I'm gonna get out this writer's block.
Right.
Even if I can't write down something on a piece of paper, can I just go in the studio and just play a beat and something hit me? Right. That's why I thrive. Right. If anybody knows, I can come up with a song out the top of my head in a heartbeat. Right. But where I challenge myself is, I challenge myself to be a writer.
Right. For
like my last album, I actually told myself, you're not going in the studio and you're not freestyling no song. Right. You're going to sit down, you're going to write, every song from top to bottom.
Right.
And that just showed me where my pen was.
Right.
Because a lot of people hear the songs and be like, bro, I turn my lights off and just listen to the song and visualize everything you're saying.
Man, listen, I've had that said to me, man, but the most craziest, weirdest stuff that happened to me, man, like, I could be asleep, and this happens so often, bro. I can be sleeping, something can wake me up, bro. I could hear a tune, and I have to record it on my phone because I feel like I'm getting it from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like I'm getting it from somewhere else, and a lot of this music, you know, if you know, history repeats itself.
Right.
If it was a hit before, it could be a hit again if you do it the right way.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And if I had to say, you know, to all the writers and, you know, the AI, man, do it the genuine way so people can actually feel where you're coming from, because when you do it the AI way, it's soulless.
And don't get me wrong, I actually enjoy some songs that I hear from AI artists because, like, prime example, shout out to R.L.V. Cat. She has an artist.
Right.
She has an AI artist.
Okay.
Sienna J. Tate. And a lot of the music that Sienna makes, I can relate to because I know the person that's writing it.
Right.
So that's the only, like, difference in the gap. Like,
is it because you know the background though?
Yeah. Okay. It's like, so when you hear the music, that's where I get the soul from. Like,
right.
But if I'm hearing it from another person that I don't know, and it's like, okay, I don't know your story, and then a lot of times they try to go for an artist that, like, overdo their stature as a person.
Right.
Like, this person would never be or say the things that you are as a real person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Jermaine Dupri.
For real.
He has an AI artist that relates to him, but it's a female.
Right.
Timbaland, same thing. And it's like
are they actually making money off these artists?
Yes.
God,
like, and that's the key. Like, Cat showed me a lot with, like, the music with AI.
Right.
Because you got to think, although it is an AI artist, the music is still real.
Right.
Because the AI artist can't write it themselves. You got to write the lyrics.
Right.
You're basically inputting your life into an AI artist. So when the world hear it, it's still real streams. Right. It's just they like, it generate quicker because you can place it in so many places at one time. Right. Because it's an AI artist.
Right.
Prime example, like us, it take us a lot of time to get on placements. And the cheese, because, okay, we're a real person, so they know we gonna get tired of making music at one point in time.
Yes, for real.
They don't.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, they can put out 3 albums in a day.
Right.
And all of them gonna generate because they got something else coming.
Right. See, man, with me, bro, I just feel like you can't cut no corners, man.
Facts.
You can't cut no corners, man.
Even with an AI artist, you can't cut a corner.
You can't, man.
There's no way to cut
it. All through life, my life of being here on this earth, man, I've never seen no shortcuts that work. Never seen no shortcuts that work, bro.
Ever.
And with that being said, I want to ask you, what challenged you to keep going when it's artists that's dropping every single day and you have to keep up with the wave of the artists that's out?
I'm be real. And I had to teach myself this because, like, when I was first doing music, like, I'm an Aquarius. Right. So I'm a water sign. I feed off energy. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when I first started, I thought, okay, I'm supposed to blow overnight.
Right.
That's what I thought.
Right.
Then I started understanding. I started watching interviews. I started doing my research. Which artists are still here and which artists are gone.
Right.
I don't want to be a for the moment artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all the greats started late, except a few.
Right.
Like Bow Wow, Chris Brown. They started when they was babies.
Right.
But we talking about, like, the moguls of R&B, rap. They started when they was older.
Right.
Tank didn't get his first solo blow until he was in his late 20s.
Right.
Your early shine was with Aaliyah.
Right, for sure. It was.
So in that aspect, I had to tell myself, like, sometimes you gotta take the steps to get there.
For real.
And the type of music I make, I know when I'm dead and gone, people still gonna be saying, "Baby, you belong in Vogue."
Yeah, for sure.
I was just at a showcase.
That's a hot joint, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I was just at a showcase, and I didn't know 50, 60-year-old women. Well, I just can't ignore the bread because it's like, okay, you don't take your craft serious enough.
For real.
There you go. But it's like certain people, Well, I'm like, bro, God gonna bless me in the end if I give you a free.
No, for real,
at the
bro.
end of the day.
For real.
Like, especially if the music makes sense.
Yeah, but you know, I grew up around people that was doing music too, cause I came from the country, bro. And being that we only got 2 stoplights down there, you the only cat down there. You the only cat down there that's singing it. And then once you start doing stuff, you doing music with everybody, but then everybody stopping, you keep going.
Thanks.
And then when you get further and further, them people that stop feel like, bro, why you don't do no music with me no more? It's because you stop, bro. You know what I'm saying? You stop and don't nobody really know you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
and I'm not shooting no slugs, but I'm just saying anything you want to be successful, you have to be consistent with it.
Hello.
You feel me?
Nah,
and that's what I think about that situation right there, man. But you know, it's challenging to me because I can listen to people like you, and I can ride off of you and be like, man, this nigga jamming, or you know what I'm saying, this dude jamming, bro. Let me see what I would have sound like on that, like the Dolo challenge.
Thanks.
The Dolo challenge, bro. When I heard it, I was like, I'm gonna jump on it because KL tell you, I don't really do too many challenges because I feel like that it's not gonna be the turnout that it should be.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So I want to ask you, what do you think about challenges and doing those type of challenges, for like to be, you know, something fun in the music industry?
Honestly, I'm the same. I'm on the same vibe you on with challenges because I really don't do them.
Right.
I really don't do covers.
Right.
Because I feel like if a person didn't already put the song like as a staple to their career.
Right.
Me personally, I don't want to come in like take that shine away.
Right.
I know what I'm gonna do to a song.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So when I do challenges or like if I ever participated in one, I feel like damn, I could have used that for a whole song.
Right.
I could have used this fire ass verse because all in all in the challenge, when you see everybody hop on it, your main objective is, oh nigga, I'm finna outdo everybody that's getting on the challenge.
For real.
So you're gonna come with some of the hardest shit that you ever said.
For real.
So it's like you don't wanna give away your best shit just for a challenge and then everybody hear it and then now it's like, okay, this song not coming out, so now I gotta reuse this because nigga, this some hard shit. You ain't just gonna have no know what I'm saying, no fire ass 16 for me. and you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna put the song out. Everybody just putting out these fire ass 16. Yeah. So what I usually do is I put the challenge out for a couple days, get my views and everything. Everybody be like, oh yeah, this fire. I'm gonna take my shit down because I'm finna use this verse. You got me fucked up. I'm an artist at the end of the day.
For real.
This verse gonna get me paid on some song.
Yeah, no, for real. My thing is like you know what I'm saying, when you do it, like if I create a challenge, you know, I'm creating this challenge not for the views, not just for the views, but I want to genuinely have a second version of my song that's hot. That's super hot. You feel me? I don't want to, you know, put out something and be like, man, you know, I might have a partner that get on there and, you know, my partner, like, he do his thing, but I feel like a person that ain't cool with me got on it and done better than my partner. You feel me? I got to do what's best for the music. I mean, what do you think about that, though?
That's true because that's why I haven't done a Vogue challenge. Like, because I know the second verse on that song is top tier. Right. So I know if I was to do an open and do a challenge, I'm looking for somebody. You gotta outdo my second verse to make me put you on this song.
For sure.
I'm not just doing a challenge to be like, okay, we're gonna do a challenge and see how many verses that people can record because I'm not gonna want to listen to 1,000 verses and only 10 of them good. Right. It's not what I'm looking for. Right. So when I'm doing a challenge, whenever I decide to do a Vogue challenge, PSA, you got to go listen to my second verse. Right. And you got to write something that outdoes my second verse for me to put a second verse on it. Because, in my mind, the only person that I'm looking for to be on that song is Usher. I'm just going to ahead and tell you.
For real.
Usher's the only person that I want on that song right now. So if it ain't Usher, y'all better come with. I know Avery will walk it down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the only reason I ain't really just put it out because I know what he gonna do to the song. Right. And I don't want it to be unfair. I don't want to be biased because if I'm being honest, I feel like he gonna win. You feel me? So know what I'm saying? But Penny, same way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's certain artists that have told me like, boy, if you do a challenge to that, I'm gonna win.
Bro, I want to ask you this though, not to cut you off. I want to ask you, cause it was a great idea.
Facts.
How did it come about though? The song Vogue. How did they come about?
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so shout out to what's her name? Winnie Harlow. Okay, she has a skin pigmentation, right?
Okay.
And she ended up on Vogue magazine.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Now anybody knows, black people don't make it on Vogue magazine.
Nah.
Unless you just, excuse my French, that nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Or that woman.
Right.
So the fact that it's a lot of women in the world that feel like they're not worthy to be on Vogue or they're not worthy to be on the front of a magazine.
Right.
But you have men that feel the same way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But in a lot of ways, we make songs. I made a song for the, you know what I'm saying, for the men to feel like it's an affirmation.
Right.
I'm him.
For sure.
Hop about the bed, told myself that I'm him. Even if nobody tell you, you tell yourself that.
For sure.
Man, you carry that every day.
No, for real.
With Vogue, I wanted to make that for a woman who feel like, okay, even if you do have flaws, even if you feel like a lot of men pass you up and you feel like you're not worthy to get real love, maybe you belong in Vogue.
Right.
Your bills paid, your hair did, your nails done, your car no paid, you got food in your house. If you got kids, your kids taken care of. Baby, you belong in Vogue.
Nah,
that
for
nigga
real,
talking about.
for real.
He don't understand his worth yet.
Nah, for real.
That's just what that mean.
Nah.
And niggas don't understand every woman next to you ain't gotta be a 10, cause some 10s in the brain is a 0.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
I feel like the song is timeless, man. Like, no matter how many years pass by, that song gonna go for any genre, any age or whatnot, man, because you didn't put like a specific, you know what I'm saying, a specific age or a specific person on there.
Facts.
You let any woman know that this song could go to you.
Facts.
Bro, that's big when it comes to writing.
Even like, and I'm not even trying to sound weird, like when we was kids, when we was 15, 16, and like, nigga, I know I come from the trenches, bro. Like, yeah, my mama made sure we had everything, but we ain't had everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we weren't rich, but we was living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Right.
So I understand what it means to wake up every day, and some kids ain't fortunate enough to wear the same shit that I'm wearing.
Right. Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I know what it means to be that kid in the same instant. Like, I done went to school and had to rewear the same clothes and understand, like, okay, nigga, we ain't got it right now. But when my mama make sure we got it, we got it.
Nah, that's for real.
So I never been the person to be like, okay, he ain't got this and he ain't got that. Like, when I look at people on the street, I'm not finna clown you, because I done been there. So like, that's the same thing with them. Like, it's a lot of people that live on the street and they carry confidence.
Right.
Fuck, you belong in Vogue. I don't care what anybody label you.
Nah, for real.
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Like,
that's
real life.
Facts. Man, look, what I was gonna say. This was my next question, because I had a lot of problems with this, like when I first got to Houston, man. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, Lord, I was doing mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? I was hearing about the Swisher House having like the North Side 11, the freestyle mixtapes they was putting out. So in the country, as a young dude, I started doing it, and then a lot of people started following behind me. So I would redo a lot of these songs, and I would call myself the underground R&B king. And then I brought it down here to Houston, and I was just calling myself that. Then I got a cousin. He's very successful. He came to me, he's like, man, you've been doing music for a little minute. You've been calling yourself the underground R&B king. He say, but how long do you want to be looked at as underground? You feel me? And that kind of stuck with me. He say, and I know for a fact that words mean something. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm calling myself underground, people gonna look at me as underground. So the name Rnbking Avery came from about like me doing music and mastering the craft of my craft and becoming the king of what I do.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? No, seriously, man, like, and this for all the artists that's out there, you know what I'm saying, that's doing music. You know, if you're an artist and you hear the name and you be like Rnbking Avery and you feel like, you know, why he call himself Rnbking Avery? That's the reason behind it. But I want to talk to you, Lord, because you're a young king and you do music. What's your intake on putting R&B King as a title in front of Lloyd?
honestly, like your definition was just so top tier. I ain't gonna lie, I never knew that. So that gave me another insight on, you know what I'm saying, why you call yourself that.
Right.
Me, I never wanted to call myself that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a big fan of Wait Your Turn.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I used to call myself King of Houston Dance.
Right.
Which I still am. I'm still undefeated. Anybody want that smoke?
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So, like nobody knows I wasn't doing music. Like I was strictly dance. Like I was just out here putting money on the line, battling, and winning my money back. So the King of Houston came from dance originally.
Right.
And then like when I start doing music and then I start understanding like, okay, the great artists do R&B verses. The great artists like put their catalog on the line. So what I did was the first R&B verses I did was against Z-Man. At that time, he was crowned the King of Houston.
Right, for sure.
Like, he was crowned King of R&B. Everybody was calling him that. Every room I went into that he was in, it was King of R&B, King of R&B, and I kept hearing it.
Right.
And I'm just like, okay, I want that recognition. Like, I want to be able to walk into a room and not have to say a word and somebody on the microphone be like, that's the King of R&B.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for
for example, when I first seen you on stage, they said Rnbking Avery. I'm like, bro, that's hard. Like, niggas know when he get on that stage, they know what he finna do.
Yeah,
not
sure.
knowing the background of what your name was, I took care of the same thing. I said, bro, that's hard to know, like, people call him that.
No, for real.
So then I went against Zay. I ended up winning.
Right.
And he was like, y'all no longer can call me that. Y'all gotta call him that. And from that
for
moment,
real.
it wasn't even like a bragging situation. It's like a moment of clarity, like, okay, I know where my music stands.
Right.
So I built my aura of King of R&B around where my music stands and where my catalog stands amongst the greats. Like, prime example, you just said it's timeless music.
Right, for sure.
That's why I want my music to be. I don't want to make music, okay, y'all jamming it now and then 6 months from now, y'all ain't listening to it anymore.
Right.
I want you to be able to be like, damn, I'm going through this situation right now. Let me go put on this Trust Issues by L.V.R.D.
No, for
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for real.
damn, I'm fucked up right now. I don't understand how to explain my life situation. Let me go put on the Game by Avery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That type of situation. I want to be able to put my music on without saying a word and you understand
Nah, for real.
who I am.
For real. I want to ask you this, man, because we getting to the end. I want to ask you this. What make a hit record a hit record?
It's 3 keys. You got 3 keys. And I want people to remember this. 3 keys.
But before you even say it, because, you know, every artist that get in the studio, they feel like every song they do is a hit record when it don't be.
And I tell myself the same shit. I go in the studio and be like, oh, this is a hit record.
Right.
But I got to be realistic. Every song is not a hit record. And
Right.
I'll tell you why. The labels are looking for 3 things. And I know this shit. Avery know it. All real people that study the industry, they know this. They're looking for lyrics.
Facts.
They're looking for delivery.
Facts.
And they're looking for your message.
Facts.
The melodies and all that other shit really don't matter.
Right.
But it matters to you because you want it to sound good.
Right.
So, yeah, you can go in there and make it sound angelic as hell.
Right.
But if you ain't talking about them 3 things, it don't become a hit.
Right.
Prime example. Vogue. I could have said the most plain shit in the world. I could have kept the same melody. Da-na-na-na-na-na. But if I didn't say anything in that melody that meant something,
Right. Right.
they're going to turn it off.
Right.
You got 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. That's
when
true.
your lyrics start, they don't count your intro.
Right.
So when your lyrics start in a song, in a label meeting, you got 30 seconds to impress them with what you're saying before they turn your music on.
That's true. That's true, bro. That's exactly what I be saying, man. I feel like that, you know, me as an artist myself, I hear a lot of artists, they go in the studio and they be like, I just recorded a hit. I recorded a hit or whatnot. And I tell them all the time, what really determines a hit is those 3 things you just said. And one more else thing is the people, the consumer.
I forgot that.
The consumer, bro.
I forgot that. You're right. It is folk.
Yeah.
The people. You damn right.
The consumer.
You right.
Because Vogue is really spreaded through word of mouth of people.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
When they hear it, the people tell another person, a person tell another person tell a person.
It's like church.
Yeah.
You over and tell your neighbor you belong to Vogue.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real. So I tell people, you know, if you're doing music and you feel like, you know, you done made a hit record, let the people hear it. the people gonna let you know for real. And a lot of times you can upload a song on social media and you'll see the engages on the song. Whatever song you put up there, you can see the engages on. So for real.
And I ain't gonna lie, one thing I do want to say, Houston, we big enough to do it. We got a lot of platforms to do it. We got a lot of arenas, a lot of venues. What I do want to say is, shout out to the Apollo. We need to bring that back.
Yes, Lord. For
Houston
real.
Version Life.
Yeah.
We need to bring back Saturday night Houston Apollo, where people come, we get big label executives,
right.
We get real A&Rs to come sit down, we'll get real crowds to judge, and don't be biased. I don't give a damn if that is your partner. I don't give a damn if you don't know this person. Be honest. Sit in that crowd and tell these folks how they used to do. You get your ass on the stage, you can't sing, boo, get your ass off the stage.
No, for real.
Real life.
And let's market it enough to where we can get real live listeners in there, not artists. Not so many artists off in there, because if you get a room full of artists off in there, man, you get a lot of egos.
Facts.
For real. So you're not going to really hear the truth out of it, man. So with that being said, I want to say this before I go. I want you to tell upcoming artists that may be doing this music, how we do the music, you know, what to do to stay consistent and, you know what I'm saying, stay motivated, even if nothing is happening while they're doing it right now.
The first thing I want to tell y'all, slow motion better than no motion. I'm going to tell y'all that for sure.
That's true.
And me, I'm a prime example of that, because, like I said, I used to beat myself up about it. Like, damn, I'm making great music and ain't nothing popping. But 5 years later, I'm on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's like, it only takes the right time and the right moment.
Right.
So keep being consistent. It don't matter if 20 people listening to your music every day.
Right.
That 20 gonna turn to 100.
Right.
That 100 gonna turn to 1,000. That 1,000 gonna turn to 10,000. One of these days, you gonna be one of these folk that you see on Instagram that's selling out these arenas.
Nah, for real.
Going. Like, I'm a prime advocate, bro. Like, I started from performing in front of 10 people.
Right.
There's really nobody in there. I'm just singing and singing, I feel like. You feel me? Then that 10 people turn to 100 people.
Yeah.
That 100 people turn into 1,000 people. I'm going out of town.
For real.
People knowing my song word for word. I'm winning showcase after showcase after showcase. Like, that grind is going to mean something in the end, bro, when you get them M's. That's why a lot of people that blow up overnight, they already got the money.
For real.
So they can go pay their way and get into these rooms, and then when they fail, they don't know what to do, because it's like, damn.
Yeah.
I started at the top, so I don't know what it's like to hit down here. So I ain't trying to climb back. That's why you see a lot of folks just go invest their money into other shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, I don't want to do music no more. I'm going to go do some other shit to stay relevant.
For real.
Because music ain't as easy as people make it seem. Like, it ain't easy, bro. So, really nothing in life is easy. Nobody said this shit was going to be easy.
For real.
Start there. So, just keep going, bro. Like, if you got a friend group that's honest, keep them around. Don't keep no yes men around you. You don't want nobody around that's just telling you your music hard because they your partner.
And I asked Lloyd this because I've seen his fan base, and dude got a crazy fan base, man. And they really support him for real. And I don't feel like he'd have that if he didn't put in the work. You have to put in the work, man, you know, and you will get some believers that'll believe you, and they will follow you. I want to say congratulations again on all your success, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Rnbking of Front Room Vibes. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be airing every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, man. But before we go, we're going to let my boy, Lloyd, you know what I'm saying? He going to tell you all the platforms you can find him on. And he going to give us, you know, a performance of his single that he got out right now.
Hey, man, listen. It's L.V.R.D. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms at L.V.R.D. THABRD_, and all streaming platforms at L.V.R.D. all caps. You hear me? And the song I'm gonna do for y'all today is not out yet. I'm gonna give y'all a little insight. You know what I'm saying? I took a little page out of my dog book right here. You know what I'm saying? He done remixed a lot of songs.
For sure.
So what I wanted to do with this one, I wanted to like experiment my vibe of R&B. I wanted to show y'all like a different side of where my music actually come from.
Real talk.
Shout out to Marsha Ambrosius and Floetry. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Lord say yes.
Listen, for sure. Look, we're going to take a break. When we come back, you're going to see my boy Lloyd live. performance on Front Room Vibes. Y'all stay tuned. Rnbking Avery, Lord, we out.
Yeah. Yeah. Got your silhouette. Girl, take off that dress. Can we make a mess? I know it's building up. I can feel your stress. I know what you need, girl. I know I'm ashamed. I put you through some things. I'm the one to blame. I'll take all your stress, I'll make it away. I know what you need. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know I'm feeling inside. I've been digging deep, all the way my pride. Can you saddle up, girl, enjoy the ride? Let me see you. Girl, I wanna know all the things you're thinking of, is it sexual? Baby, squirt on me, baby, lose control. Let me know. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so. You make me so.
Hold up. Did that cut off by itself? Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, that wasn't intentional, but that was the perfect mistake because that motherfucker killed that motherfucker there. They're going to think we planned that. But
Nah, that happened by accident.